G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Now, in the previous episode, we have been exploring a little bit more in the mountains, not having a very good time, unfortunately, because I think in the previous episode we died so many times, either due to the frost damage or due to us just getting our faces eaten by wolves. So it hasn't been a great time for us, to be very, very honest. I'm curious to actually give this wolf meat a try. Surely we can find some more wolf meat out there. I don't know how much food that's actually going to give back to us, but you know, got to test things out every now and then. So let's just get organized a little bit and look, in terms of the plan for this episode, I'm actually not going in with too much of a plan, to be honest, because well, we had a bit of a bad experience the previous time we were in the mountains. I'm not sure if we're super ready for it, so I might actually plan a little bit more for, I guess, getting better gear and maybe better foods. I don't know if we can really get better foods at this stage. Let's just chuck some more fire, chuck some more wood in here, because I like having a big old fire going. Looks like our torches kind of need some resin here, but we'll come back to that. But yeah, one of the things that I really wanted to do as well is I kind of wanted to play around with the fishing mechanics. I mean, the other day we managed to just find some random fish that were sort of beached, and we just sort of needed to pick them up, so we didn't really have a need to you know, do the fishing immediately, but I figure we should at least learn how to do it. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of fishing. I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like I'm just probably procrastinating a little bit and not going into the mountains again just yet. Don't worry, I'll muster up the courage to go back, don't you worry. Alright, so let's get to the fishing first, or do I want the helmet first? Because I was reading some of the comments, and some people were mentioning that the root mask is probably not what we want in the mountains, so maybe it's time to put the root mask away. So that's fine. That's fine. And have a look at our beautiful old mug for the moment. Do we need more frost resist potions? I mean, I've got 9 right now. That'll probably last us for a while. Oh, I've just realized here, but you can't actually equip the wishbone and Meginjord together. So you have to pick either or. Oh man, alright, that's a shame. Maybe this is something that we would use when we're hauling stuff, and this is, you know, obviously for more exploration. So, look, let's use Meginjord right now. We'll chuck the wishbone on when we actually reach the mountains again. I think that'll be the best plan of action. Alright, so I think making an executive decision here, but we're going to get equipment first, and I don't know about getting the trousers, because that might make things a little bit too heavy for us, but if we go with the helmet, I think that's probably going to be really good. So yeah, we've got plenty of iron. Just thinking that maybe we want to continue smelting more, which we can't really do because we don't really have the coals for. But let's put all of this back, and let's just see if there's any spare wood that we can just throw into the kilns. Oh yeah, we've got some spare wood. So let's chuck all of this wood in here. Actually, they take 25 each. I could have just, like, maxed it out. Alright. And, you know, another issue is I would like to be able to carry all of our smelted bars and actually have them set up near the forge. So someone was suggesting that's probably a better idea rather than sort of running to and fro. And I agree. So, question is, how are we going to do that with no wood? So hindsight's great, because now that I think about it, I shouldn't have used all of the wood for the coals, but that's okay. So actually, yeah, using Meganjord, we should be able to bring like huge stacks of all of our bars here. Let's actually just, you know, chuck things down, and we'll come back to this stuff once we actually craft a storage box. All right. Our piggies are looking good. They are breeding slowly. I wonder if there's any way to speed up the breeding process. I don't think there would be, but anyway. Wishful thinking. Yeah, just getting rid of a few additional things here. And that should allow us to make the chest that we need. Although, I'm sort of thinking whether or not I should have it like sitting right here or sitting out here. Does it even matter? It might not really matter too much, although I feel like having a chest out here might look a little bit weird. So let's actually get rid of that, and I think I'm going to build the chest right here on this side. And in terms of lighting, I think we'll get ourselves another sconce, and we'll put it around here somewhere. Actually, this is looking a little bit floaty, isn't it? I wonder if we can just fix that. Yeah, the procrastination in this episode is real, guys. I'm just gonna deal with stuff here and avoid our responsibilities in exploring the mountains. Let's chuck all of that there. Alright guys, I still keep having this issue with pressing the wrong keys for the wrong things instead of sort of moving things across. I'm ending up like splitting things, which I don't really want to do, obviously. Plenty of coals here. Let's just grab all of that and let's drop all of our coals in. Okay, cool. And now let's deal with our terrain issue. Let's grab all of the stones there, and let's just add a little bit over here, and then we'll flatten it back out. Yeah, just a little bit worrying when we're, you know, kind of close to the farm. Obviously don't want to ruin any of the carrots. needs cultivated ground. Okay, yep, let's fix that. Okay, cool. That's fixed up. Now, back to where we were before. Yeah, okay, that still looks a little floaty, guys. Am I fussed? Yes, I am. I am a little bit fussed about it. Sorry, guys. I know this could be boring for a lot of people, but I just feel like I need to get this right. Oh man, why can I not get this right? Oh, yeah. Oh no. We've ended up teleporting. Speaking of teleporting, guys, I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I've been reading some comments and a lot of you guys, or maybe a couple of you guys, have mentioned there is a trick to being able to sort of teleport and then quickly disconnect, or disconnect and then quickly teleport, so that we can sort of plan out, you know, having like a minimal amount of teleporters sitting at the house to be able to sort of get us to the places that we need to be. So I am going to try and test that out. I'm not entirely sure if we'll do that this episode, but at least I know how it works in theory. But I am going to test it out with perhaps maybe some of the locations that are closer to us. That way, if we accidentally strand ourselves, then, you know, we're going to be able to get back pretty easily. Did I see a whole bunch of stones in our inventory somewhere? There we go, got a little bit more. I should be able to just place down some rocks, stack of rocks. And I'll just do that around here because there could always be a need for us to, you know, play around with the terrain. So, now that we've got our smelted bars organized, we can finally organize making ourselves a bronze helmet. Sorry, not a bronze helmet, an iron helmet. Let's check on what we need. A couple of deer hides. Okay. Easy. So let's get this done. Okay, our food situation's not looking good. We should actually do something about our food. There we go. Looking more like a badass every single day. I am starting to feel a little bit slower though. Not gonna lie. I think this is still okay though. Alright. Maybe I should be upgrading the cape as well. That might give us some more benefits. So sausages, wolf meat. I want something that'll give us some stamina. So let's maybe grab some turnips and we'll convert the turnips into some stews. I forget what we need for the stews actually. Was it the turnips and the thistle? Nope. Turnip stew. Ah, boar meat. Okay. Well, we are sort of running a little bit low on the boar meat front, aren't we? I'm sort of maybe thinking that we might need to make something else that gives us more stamina. What options do we have? I think we've got maybe carrot stew. That gives us stamina. Or sorry, carrot soup, rather. And yeah, I think that's probably a good substitute for now, because I'd like to bank up some boar meat. So, we need mushrooms, don't we? Put that away. So not a lot of things that need the yellow mushrooms or glowing mushrooms just yet. Yeah, let's make a few. Maybe one more. A good measure. And yeah, let's chuck all of this in there. Got sausages, we'll put the sausages in here as well. So yeah, we've got the fish. Should I cook the fish now? I mean, I could. I just don't know if we need fish for any other recipes later on. There could be a need for it actually, so maybe it's worth hanging on to. Anyway, let us consume. So there we go. That doesn't look too bad. So if we do get attacked, then we should be ready for whatever they throw at us. Although if we get attacked by golems, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Alright. So next on the agenda is our fishing. So let's get to that. Maybe I can leave a few tools behind. And yeah, so we've got this fishing bait. But then we have the ability to make fishing bait here as well. So hot fishing bait, frosty, mossy, sticky. And I remember people saying that the troll trophies would be really useful for fishing. And yeah, so I've been keeping the troll trophies for that. I mean, can we not fish just using the baits? Fishing bait common. Yeah, fishing rod sold separately. I mean... Okay, so we've just got to equip stuff and then we've just got to give the fishing a try, really. Let's have a sleep. Oh. There we go. That was a little bit weird. Okay, so let us go to a quiet spot here, preferably where there are no grey dwarves and there are no necks, and let's see if we can catch a few fish, learn a little bit more about the mechanic of fishing. And yeah, this is going to be a really good source of food, right? I mean, look, if I can understand how to do it correctly. But anyway, let's try. So, I mean, I can see a fish there. All right, 23 meters. Okay. So, I mean... Oh. I saw some kind of a ping there. I just maybe clicked on the wrong button to actually try to reel it in. So it'd be great if we had the boat with us and we could actually, you know, go out into the oceans and maybe get like better fish from there. I'm guessing like some of the bigger fish is going to give us a lot more raw meat, or raw fish rather. Okay, we caught nothing. So if I just leave that there, and hope for this fish to sort of notice and take a nibble. And let's see, okay, so our bait is getting used slightly. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works exactly, guys, so I did see like what looks to be a ping, but then I'm not sure how to actually reel it back in. That fish is not interested at all. Maybe with the different baits, you might actually like attract the fish more or something. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it now. Nice. Okay, our first fish that we actually caught with a proper fishing rod. I'm happy with that. It's only a level 1, so I've seen like various levels, right? Like, I think there's at least level 2. I can see how this becomes a bit of an issue if you throw or if you cast the fishing line a little bit too far. Because once you actually hook the fish, you're going to need to expend a lot of your stamina to try and get it back. And yeah, you might actually need even bigger stamina bars for catching like bigger fish or something like that, maybe. Because at the moment, the way we're sort of dealing with our stamina is we're having, I guess, 1 stamina food and 2 sort of health foods. So maybe we need to switch that up to 2 stamina and 1 health, depending on, you know, what activities we're doing. I want to get submerged into the water. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are, you know, specific locations that we need to sort of look out for in terms of fishing. I assume you could just do it anywhere. But anyway, let's give this another go. Again, I really have no theory around how I'm doing my fishing here. I'm just maybe picking randomly. But I feel like maybe just if we hang around at a place that maybe the waves won't reach us, that might be good. So let's give this another go. I didn't see our bait being used that time. I wonder if the bait only gets used up if you fail to hook the fish. That could be the way it works. Oh my god, look at these waves. A proper storm. It does take a while, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, so getting submerged in the water is a problem. And there goes one of our baits, actually. What I might do is I might go back, and I just want to quickly check on the improved baits. And I want to actually have a proper read at what those things say. I'm not entirely sure if it gives you any hints about whether or not different baits work for different types of fish. Or, you know, perhaps maybe it attracts fish a lot faster or something along those lines. But let's take a quick look. Plus, all of these baits, you need the basic fishing bait first before you can even make an improved one. Like that. So some fish already like it where the waters are warm, and this bait brings the temperature close to boiling. Okay. Not very nutritious, so the only fish that'll take this bait are the ones that are used to just eating ice. So I guess these would indicate that I would have more luck catching fish near the mountain areas. Mossy fishing, dead trolls in the forest often attract a fish or two. Speed up the process with this bait. Sticky fishing bait. Abomination trophy. Fish drawn to this bait are used to so much worse. Okay. So I suppose maybe the hot fishing bait might be best, because the fish around here, they like it where the waters are warm. I assume the waters are warm in the meadows. I could be completely wrong. We've got one of our circling trophies here, only the one. So let's make this. That'll give us a little bit more basic bait to use. Well, less basic bait to use, but I mean, we have two different types of bait to use now. But yeah, I just don't want to use like baits that are worth a little bit more if we definitely can't catch certain fish within a certain area, if that makes sense. We'll add to our raw fish collection. Alright, so yeah, I'll maybe give that bait a try instead of the basic one, and we'll see how we go with that. Again, I'm sort of hoping for the bite rate to increase, so we won't have to wait as long. Probably not the best weather for trying to catch some fish, but if I can maybe perch myself on top of this rock right here, maybe that might help. So before we go back to the mountains, there is one thing that I do want to do. I want to go back and see if we can activate the bone mass power, and maybe we'll use that to see if we can't, you know, tank a little bit more damage while we're there. Could be useful. Anyway, let's get to fishing. So hopefully we'll get something here. Again, I have no idea how important it is to cast the fishing line really, really far. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter as long as there's fish in the area. Yeah, okay, these waves are going crazy. Maybe this is not the best place for it. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's pick that back up. Did we use one of our baits? No. Okay. Cool. Maybe I really just need to think about only fishing when I actually see some fish around. That could make a lot more sense. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, tell you what, I think the next order of things is we'll see if we can fetch the boat. I would like to get our boat back home, and in the process of doing that, we might be able to actually come across a few more fish, and yeah, we can try and, you know, do the fishing that way while we're on the boat. And yeah, well, I'm not entirely sure if that will take up the entire episode, because like I mean, it is really far. So now I'm sort of having second thoughts. Let's actually change this to stones. Goods. Alright, and let's grab the powers that we mentioned before. So yeah, better resistances. It's like, really, we should be able to tank a bit more damage from almost anything, really, as long as it's not like magical or disease or whatever. So, alright, let's go back home. This portal could be a good one to sort of test our, you know, our mechanic of changing the name and quickly running into the portal to get back home. Do we want to test right now? I suppose I could. So what people are saying is we could rename and then quickly run in. It has to be like within 2 seconds or something like that. So let's do it. Let's call this test and then we'll quickly run in. No! Did not work. Boom. Okay, no. It's not working for us, guys. So... stones. We might have to make a few portals, potentially. Maybe a couple of portals at the house. Maybe it can't be helped. But yeah, I think if we're trying to resolve the portal naming issue, then perhaps maybe we can really go back and we can grab our boat and we can sail all the way back, and that way we should be able to just rename the portal over here to Trader Portal or whatever, and then now we should be able to use the word expedition for future expeditions. That's a good plan. Plus, we can then play around with fishing some more. I should probably bring some food with us, just to make sure that we are well fed in our journey. I think that should be enough food. The wolf meat doesn't really last very long, does it? Hopefully there's actually a need for wolf meat in other recipes. Okay. I don't think I need to regain more health right now, so we could probably wait until the other two are ready. And yeah, I'm just looking at the timing here. It's 25 minutes, 18 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if perhaps maybe we need more. Maybe we do. Let's cook one fish, since we're hopefully going to be catching some more fish soon. Yeah, another assumption that I'm making here is we might actually need to keep the boat stationary if we're going to actually do any fishing. So who knows, this boat trip might actually take longer than I thought it would be, but that's fine. Yeah, so I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm sort of breaking things up a little bit here instead of going back to the mountains and continuing our perilous expedition. But yeah, let's, you know, in hindsight now, we probably didn't need the bone mass powers, not right now at least. I'm just looking at the farm as well, see if the farm's sort of ready. Oh, look at our onions here. Onions are ready. Nice. I don't know if I want to wait for our farm to be ready before we go. Anyway. I think we've been dilly-dallying around here enough. Let's make a move. Alright, now before we go, I'm also just going to quickly check on... well, firstly I want to check on the safety of the house. I heard some banging. Oh no. Are we serious right now? Oh no. Okay, we've got a Drake attack. No. No. Oh. Okay, that was a first to see an attack happen away from our house, and we've died as a result. So I'm not entirely sure if the attack is still happening if we decide to go there. Good thing is we didn't actually eat some of the foods that we prepared just then. Oh no, yes, we do still have an attack. Oh god, alright. Okay, okay. I mean, what does this mean? Like, should I just like hang around the farm and just do stuff there and then decide to go later? I mean, this seems unfair for us to try and go back and just keep dying all the time. I think these are probably going to be ready as we complete harvesting some of this stuff, so why not? Let's do it. Okay, we've got some onion soup that we can now make. Okay, some of these are actually not ready. My bad. My bad. We could have waited a little longer. Got a little bit impatient. But that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait a tiny little bit more. Just gonna dump stuff in here. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens if we teleport here, because I think it's been a while already. Hopefully the drakes have left. Obviously the portal's still up. Okay, no, they're still there. I'm wishing we had Ichthir right now. Why? What happened there? Oh, am I taking frost damage? I wasn't really paying attention there, but we could have been taking some frost damage. And that's why we're just sort of, like, dying randomly. That could be what's going on. Another thing that I'm not entirely sure of is whether or not the attack only ceases if we're actually in the area. Could be the case. So with those first batch of onions, I think we're going to just use those to make more seeds. I don't think we'll actually use them for any form of cooking for the time being. But yeah. This is going to be painful. Let's try and get to our bodies as quick as possible, and yeah, I just really need to try and get our frost resist going. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, equipment. We'll try and equip one thing at a time, maybe. Okay, so they're no longer attacking. That's good. We just need to get rid of the few drakes that are here. And these bastards. You know what I'm really thankful for, though? At least we're not fighting like golems. Because I haven't exactly figured out how to deal with the golems just yet. With the drakes, at the very least, we know what to do. Oh my god. Alright, well. You know, I could have sought refuge maybe in the trader bubble. Potentially. But anyway. Just gonna have to go back and reorganize ourselves here. We did use some of our food. Which means I might need to pick up a few more bits and pieces to eat. Maybe. Let's chuck a few more things away. I'm not sure if we're keeping some here. Yeah, we are. Okay, so maybe I'll just take all of this. Might as well. Should maybe eat. Sorry, not eat. Cook one more. And yeah, finally, we're now ready to hopefully go and retrieve our boat. I could put that away, and yeah, we'll grab it when we actually do want to go to the mountains. What is this? I forget. Ymir flesh. Okay, I have no idea what we'll use that for. Yeah, I think this is enough food. Bloody hell, there's the farm to deal with now as well, though. So, yeah, let's deal with the farm because I want all of our produce to keep coming along as quick as possible. So, let's get this organized before we leave. Seeding onions, yes, exactly what we want. Let's just gather all of this stuff up and let's do what we need to do. So, seeding onions are definitely a priority. Let's get that in. And I think that's all that we can get for now. Hopefully these guys have enough space. Yeah, they're all saying that they're healthy, so that's good. So now let's get more turnips. Or seeding turnips, rather. Yeah, I can do maybe one more row of those. And then we can get a few seeding carrots. Yeah, once we get our onion production going, I think we're going to need to consider what we're going to do with maybe expanding the farm area. Maybe we can even have like a small farm going around here as well. Maybe we can do onions specifically over this location. I'm sort of keen on keeping this area a little bit clear. You never know what you might need the space for, but anyway. Let's get more turnips. And what an episode. I feel like this episode hasn't really been that productive, guys. We played around with the fishing mechanic, and it's great and all, but I just feel like we just need to find the fish to actually play around more with it. So I'm hoping by doing a bit of a boat trip and retrieving the longboat, we'll be able to actually do that. The problem is I'm not sure if I need more bait. Like, as we'll come across like different types of fish, I assume they might not all be interested in hot fishing bait. So yeah, I don't know how to address that exactly. Maybe I should go back and buy even more basic bait from good old Haldor. And maybe I should make like all types of bait available at any given time, and that way when we are actually out fishing with the boat and we identify the right types of fish, we can use the right type of bait. Maybe that's the way. Which would mean that I need some more money. I can't remember if we have enough money for more bait. We possibly do. But yeah, if you guys have any fishing tips, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'll be keen to get some expert fishing advice from all you guys. Alright, I think our farm is looking decent. Just need to store some of the stuff that we've made. How are we going for seeds here? Yeah, we've got plenty of all of these seeds. Got seed overload. Maybe we could afford to not do seeding turnips and carrots in the next batch, and we just have more crops growing around here. And yeah, we just focus on seeding onions. Yeah, that way we can actually have heaps of turnips and heaps of carrots sitting around in our pantry. I think that's not a bad idea. More turnips here, let's chuck that in. Spare turnips, yep. Okay, cool. Let's check on money. So, someone mentioned something about potentially being able to sell some of these valuables. Maybe Haldor buys all of that stuff? I'm not sure. I didn't really see a selling menu before, although I have a very bad habit of skipping the finer details in games. So let me just go back to him, and we'll check on whether or not we can sell these things to him, and then, you know, we can always then make some more money and then buy some more stuff potentially. Okay, yep, here we go. We've got a sell button. Sold 20 amber for 100. Nice, okay. Sold 20 ruby for 400. Okay. Alright. And that's it. It just disappears and suddenly we've got more money. Nice. Simple. Alright, well, oh, I mean, the bait is not even worth that much money anyway, so we could have afforded plenty of bait. But let's buy some more baits. Maybe one more batch. And from here, we can actually go home and we'll put our our coins away. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't want to be caught off guard without the right bait, that's all, guys. So I know I've been talking about fetching the boat for a while, but I sort of want to be a little bit more prepared. So let's actually get some baits crafted. So we've got hot fishing bait, we don't need that anymore. We'll need a Drake trophy, a troll trophy, and an abomination trophy. So let's do it. Troll trophies. Good. So let's make all the baits. So again, I'm really just assuming that we would use these baits depending on which biome we might be in. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll actually go and store all of these baits in the longbow storage. Do I want plain fishing bait as well, or can I just leave that? I assume maybe it's okay to leave the plain fishing bait, because again, I'm making an assumption here, but these baits are better than the plain baits. So anyway, I think it's time to go. We got food, just need to store our money. Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff to sell. And if we ever need more, there are plenty of caves to explore. So yeah, happy days. I could probably leave the cultivator back here. Okay, good times. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to be attacked, guys, and I definitely wasn't expecting to be attacked while we were out here visiting Haldor. So I had always assumed that an attack happens wherever you've built your base and wherever your bed is. So I guess I was wrong. Anyway, I'm going to rename this as Trader, and I'm gonna actually change the name of this. We'll get rid of our bodies there. So I know we've got an outpost here, but I think I'll just actually change that to just having the one marker, and we'll say Trader Portal. Yep. And yeah, I don't really know how often we'll really be using this outpost. I mean, look, it's nice to have, I feel. So yeah, now we just need to work our way back to the longboat. It looks like it's still standing, which is quite nice. At least something's going our way, for once. Should we spend time repairing this thing? It doesn't look like it needs much repairing, actually, so... Alright, so our destination? Home. So, let's move. And... immediately we are going against the wind. Yes, yes, very, very good navigation skills. Let's go this way. We'll avoid some of the rocks. I think we can maybe swim between these two rocks. Hopefully there's no rocks hidden in the water. Here's some fish. And we're at the, Black Forests, right? So I'm assuming we need to use the troll fishing bait. So here, the mossy fishing bait is what we need, right? So let's get that equipped, and let's equip our fishing rod, and let's actually try getting some fish. Why are we moving though? That's a problem. Okay, I don't see the fish anymore. Bloody hell. Alright, maybe I need to do this elsewhere where we can actually find some fish. Or can I just randomly cast my line? Righto. Let's keep going. Yeah, it's a little shallow here. I'm just a little bit afraid of beaching the longboat. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, looking okay. Time to head south-ish. I don't suppose there's a type of bait that you need for fish that are in the middle of the ocean. Could be. I would like to go in that direction. Directly south. Unfortunately, the wind is against us for the moment. I am just keeping an eye out for some fishies that we might be able to try and catch. But oh, actually, sorry, I forget that we need to be here. We need to, you know, give the boat some elbow grease to try and keep going. Yeah, we did actually come a very long way, haven't we? Maybe I can actually cut across that way. As I'm sort of keen on just following how we got here in the first place. That seems wise. I don't think we'll be able to get through from here. We might have to sort of go up and around. Okay, we can put these things away for now. Don't need to look like some crazy fisherman. I mean, tempting to put the baits away right now, but I guess we should hang on to the baits because we might need them if we find the fish. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Now, considering where we are in the episode, I also think that we're probably about to wrap things up for this one, as we sort of sail back home, and we might continue sailing back home. Ooh, there's a fish right there. Sorry, guys. I'm so into the fishing right now because I don't know, I had a taste of, you know, how good the cooked fish are for sources of HP, and yeah, I just really hope to find a whole bunch more. We are in the Black Forest, so we've got the right bait. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we've got, like, quite a big fish right there. I don't know if we can try and get that one. Oh, we've got a few here, actually. Let's give it a go. And, look, we might sort of see what happens with the fishing right here. And, you know, if we have any success or if we don't, that's fine. We'll call an episode here. We kind of need to... Yes. We kind of need to stop the episode sometime soon anyway. Ah, man. Okay. I see what's going on. I think it's maybe better if we try to cast the line kind of close and then, you know, reserve our stamina for pulling the fish up, like so. Nice. Trollfish. And I think the trollfish give you quite a lot of raw fish, right, when prepared. Can we maybe do another? Nice. Okay, we lost that one. Okay, interesting. So in some games, you actually have to stop pulling when the fish is trying to sort of swim away. You sort of just like hold and let the fish tire out. I'm not sure if there's a similar mechanic here. Caught trollfish and troll hide. Why would I get some troll hides from that? Okay. Let's try and get one more fish, guys, because, you know. I don't know, I'm just super excited about the fishing. Come on. We're at 15 on the bait right now. Here comes one. Yes. Alright, very good, very good. Alright, so I think we're going to leave things here, guys. Got nice sunset in the background. Today, again, I feel like it has been a little bit of a slow one. I feel like we're sort of focusing a little bit on learning the fishing mechanic. We got attacked while we were visiting Haldor, and that sort of took up the majority of the episode. We then had to deal with the farming, you know, can't shirk any of our farming duties, obviously. And yeah, suddenly it was an episode. So apologies if it's a bit of a slow one. We do have a new bronze helmet though, so that's always nice. So yeah, anyway, in the next one we'll obviously try to get the boat back home as soon as possible. And then yeah, I think we should stop procrastinating and actually head into the mountains once more and see if we can find some more silver somewhere. But that's the plan anyway. Alright guys, well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.